Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Man, I'm tired as hell, bro. I just got in from work. Tired. Shout out to everybody, man, who getting it in out there working, getting that bread in. I know how it is having to work them extra hours. What's up, Abdi? What's up, Still the King? None, just got in fixing me some soup. You know? Fixing some soup. Dalvin Cook is going to the Baltimore Ravens. I predicted this. I talked about it. Like I said, I felt he would go to the Ravens because the Ravens running game really isn't all that. But this goes to question, what is Jerry Jones doing? Cat Williams went in. What else is new, man? Cat always go in. Cat Williams always go in, man. I don't even feel like talking about it. Cat always come around, rehash the same stuff. I don't even feel like talking about the cat. I don't even listen to Shannon's stuff, man, because I don't like Shannon Sharp. Think he's a buck dancer, and I ain't finna support his show. But I don't give a shit about that Cat Williams stuff. Cat Williams is just rehashing what we've been on. Look, out of all the people he named on the list, Kevin Hart is like one of my favorite comics. So the things he say about Kevin is like, whatever. What's up, Cheyenne? Ravens gonna win it all? I don't know. We gotta see. Still got season left. What up, Scrub? Abdi? What's up, Leaf? He said eating food and shit. I mean, I eat. You know me, dog. Nigga, I don't eat. I eat before I go to work. I eat some lunch. And then I come home. I'm finna eat, dog. And it's cold as hell. It's like 30-something degrees outside. Yeah, I mean, it's like Cat Williams, dog. Look, I've said this a long time ago about Cat Williams. Cat Williams is probably one of the most funniest stand-up guys I've ever heard. He's probably one of the most talented people that I've ever witnessed, touch a mic. You know? Kevin Hart, he's mad at Kevin Hart. Everybody's like, he went in on Kevin Hart and Steve. We been known Steve Harvey was a bitch ass nigga. We been known that. Steve Harvey stole jokes from Mark Curry. We been knew about this stuff. Faison Love is a hater. He's always been a hater. He don't like when somebody's doing something or he feels somebody's big. He hating on Country Wayne. Faison Love hating on Country Wayne, a man who hustles and grind, does the same things he does, making his own way for his people, putting his guys onto his shows, making movies. But Faison Love, instead of being a man and wanting to hop onto the train, he want to hate. So I was glad he eviscerated all of them. But the Kevin Hart thing is, I like both of them. I think Kevin Hart's talented. He's funny, but Cat saying the same stuff we've been heard. It's like we've been heard this stuff. Look, I'm tired of it. Cat, get your money. Kevin Hart, get your money. But we knew about Ricky Smiley, all these soft ass dudes, bro. We know all this. That's why I didn't make no video on. I think Sino, shout out to Sino. Sino made a great video about it. Other than that, I don't give a shit. But let's go to the news. Dalvin Cook is with the Ravens. I figured he would go to the Ravens because the Ravens need some running backs. Justice Hill is okay. What's his name? Gus Edwards is good. So is Melvin Gordon. But getting Dalvin Cook, they need Dalvin Cook because see what Dalvin Cook is gonna do is he's gonna shorten. Yeah, can't get it out. He's gonna get you the tough yards. He's gonna do the first, second down thing. Justice Hill will be a switch of pace back. I would activate all 4 running backs, and I would run all them running backs down everybody's throat. Do it like the New York Giants did. Get you 3 backs. But I think what they're going to do is Dalvin Cook, Justice Hill, Gus Edwards are going to be they're going to be activated. They're going to get the ball. They're going to run it. They're going to run it down your throat. And this is so this is, he said, don't let the Packers in. Number 1 seed teams will get 2 weeks rest for starters. Yeah. What's up, Jose? All these celebrities got LeBron and Shaq hater DNA. But I don't care about all that. Now, Dalvin Cook is going to help them shorten the field. He's going to shorten the yards where Lamar is not going to all be on Lamar. Lamar can get the ball to his playmakers. They can run behind that line. The Ravens are going to be tough. They needed a Dalvin Cook because now when you go against a team like the Browns or you go against a team, with a great pass rush like the Chiefs have a good pass rush, you can run the ball on them all game, tire that defense out, fourth quarter come, take the game over. Why does Mad Dog hate on Lamar? We'll talk about all that in a minute. Let me get through the titles that I got up. Dallas, I don't understand why Dallas didn't go after Dalvin Cook. This is the problem with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, when he needs to pull the trigger, he don't pull the trigger. Dalvin Cook was sitting there for you to grab. The Buccaneers could have grabbed Dalvin Cook. Plenty of teams could have used Dalvin Cook. Plenty teams. They didn't want to do it. HD, he didn't want to come to us. He didn't want to come to y'all. Psh, man, I'd have threw some money his way, bro. But he probably went to the Ravens because the Ravens are a balanced attack. Their scheme fits him more probably than Dallas. But he would have fit Dallas. Nah, this ain't no cereal, no the ledge. This is soup. I'm eating clam chowder. What up, Jay? They gave him a choice. Yeah, true. But I would have tried to throw some extra money his way, like, look, man, we need you right now. So you need to come over. But he's gonna help the Ravens now. The Ravens are gonna be even tougher now. Everybody was expecting the Ravens were done. Like I said, I thought Dalvin Cook going to the Ravens was a great pick. Everybody was saying, well, he could go anywhere. I'm like, yeah, he could. he would have been a good fit to go anywhere. But going to the Ravens, great move. Now all the Ravens got to do is see what plays he's great at running, run those plays, get to the bowl, win it. That's how I got to be. Now, word has it, a report came out. Eric Bieniemy, the Atlanta Falcons are going to pursue Eric Bieniemy once the season is over. The Atlanta Falcons are going to move on from Arthur Smith, and they're going to pursue Eric Bieniemy. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that's what they're saying. Eric Bieniemy with Atlanta. First of all, is Ritter as good as Sam Howell? Because I don't think so. I don't think Ritter's as good as Sam Howell. If I'm Eric Bieniemy, I'm trying to get my own GM and I'm trying to get my own quarterback. Now, if he can't get his own GM or quarterback, if I'm Eric Bieniemy, then I'm not taking the job because I need to have my own guys. So if I lose, it'll be all on me. Don't be like Brian Flores and go to a situation where you don't have control. You're basically a puppet. Yeah, Russ Wilson, Atlanta. Yeah, that'll be good. Russ in Atlanta. What's up? Yeah, Russ to Atlanta. Russell Wilson would be a good pick for Atlanta. I mean, if I could get Russell Wilson, I'll do it. Russell Wilson or heck, get somebody else. But that'll be a good pick. Justin Fields going to Atlanta. You think so? I don't know. They're talking about trading Justin Fields. That's what the Bears said. They'll trade Justin Fields, I think, for a third or a fourth or something. But Justice Field in Atlanta, that would be cool. He said Kyle Ritter needs another 2 to 3 years of seasoning before he's ready for the field. Man, I don't think he ever going to be ready for the field. Kyle Ritter need to go be a lawyer or something. He's terrible at football. But if Russ go to Atlanta with EB, Atlanta Falcons are winning the division flat out next year probably. They'll be up to run for it.
You want this light on?
You can turn the kitchen light on. I got that one on. All right. Good night. Yeah, a lawyer. He's a great backup. How do you know? I don't think he'll be a good backup. Ritter is terrible. Like, his throwing mechanics, I don't know who taught him how to throw, but he need to go fire that dude, man. He's terrible. Ritter throwing the ball into the dirt and stuff. It's crazy. But look, I'm all for EB going to the Falcons. But get your control, bro. Make sure you got control. Make sure you pick your own GM. Make sure not only do you pick your own GM, hell, make sure that you can get your own quarterback. If not Russell, go draft you one. Jose said Ritter to XFL. Well, the funny thing, Jose, is the XFL and USFL done combined, so he'll be going to the UFL now. I don't think he's good enough for the practice squad, dog. Ritter's so trash. I remember Scrub, me, I think it was Leaf, I think MDT, Trey, all of us was watching Ritter earlier this year. Dog, Ritter was so trash, dog. It was like, oh my gosh, dog. The WNBA, man, if he can't play football, what make you think he could play basketball? That white boy need to go be a lawyer, dog. Just go be a lawyer. Because football just ain't for you, man. But I think EB ought to look at his options, and he ought to go into a situation where he got control. I don't want him to go into a situation where he don't have any control. Because it's going to be like, what's the point? You know? He said Detroit T is who dub man's Kyle. Ritter Black HD. Ritter Black? For real? I thought he was white. Hold on. Let me check this out. You said Ritter Black. Hold on. Let me look at my other phone. Because I ain't buying it. I am not buying it. Let me see. Oh, snap, he is black. MDT, right. He's mixed, I think. Yeah, I think he mixed. Yeah, he black. Yeah, he black. But he play like his white side though. But what if they keep Ritter? What if EB come in there, right? And he keeps Ritter? Yeah, I know his name is Desmond, but we call him Kyle. Jay said he's a hybrid. Jay stupid. Jay like, man, look, man, he a hybrid. He said give it a mulatto QB a bad name, man. Should Bears keep Fields and draft Marvin Harrison Jr.? Why would you draft Marvin Harrison Jr.? Because Justin Fields is not a great thrower of the ball like that. You need to get him a guy who he can throw the ball to and in space, a guy who gets a lot of yak yards. Marvin Harrison Jr. needs to go to a team that will specialize in his strengths. But should the Bears keep Fields? Yeah, they should. They should. Develop him. But they're not going to do that. Nah, you need to go bald if his hairline messed up. He said he an admin. CBS said MJ should be top pick. He should be. He should be. Thank you, Scrub. Scrub said a great point. Look at what Scrub said. The Bears should trade the number one pick and get more picks to build around Fields. Exactly. That's what I would do. I would keep Fields. I would trade the number one pick. I would get more picks and build my team up. See, you don't have to get one pick. You are you are not one pick away from getting somewhere. You need some more picks. So Mike McDaniels is black, Jose? I didn't know that. I didn't know Mike McDaniels was black. That's crazy. You learn something new every day. But I'm with Scrub. I would trade it. Now, Jim Harbaugh, they're saying that Jim Harbaugh is not going to look into offers until after the national championship game. Now, they are tying Jim Harbaugh to the LA Chargers job. My thing is this. Why not let EB get the Chargers job? I think EB with Justin Herbert would do wonders. And plus, he could stick it to the Chiefs every year. He'll play him twice. But they want Jim Harbaugh. Do I think Jim Harbaugh could do something? I don't know. I think EB should get that job. Jim Harbaugh should get the Atlanta job. To me, or stay at Michigan. He's mixed. Okay, thanks, Jay. I didn't know. Belichick to Washington. Now, Leo, I heard Belichick might be going to the Chargers. Now they're talking about Jim Harbaugh could be interviewing for the Chargers job. But I've heard that Belichick might be going to the Chargers. Me, I think Belichick gonna stay in New England. That's just me. You know, I think the Chargers, I think the Chargers need a coach who's able to adapt with the quarterback, adapt with the youth and the talent today. I don't think Belichick has that anymore. Belichick's too much my way or the highway. That shit ain't gonna work with Justin Herbert like he used to do Tom Brady. DSMS Sinister, what up? Yeah, exactly, Scrub. I agree. LAC2. BB grew up in Annapolis. I hope he stays with a new GM. I don't think he going nowhere, though. Listen, why would you even get rid of Belichick? All you have to do is get you an offensive coordinator, a real one, Belichick, not your homeboys. Go get a real offensive coordinator. Hell, he can go get Josh McDaniels. Remember when Josh McDaniels was the coordinator? The Patriots made the playoffs with Mac Jones. So why not bring Josh McDaniels back and run it back next year or go get another quarterback? But Josh McDaniels did a good job with what's his face? He did a good job. He did a good job with Mac Jones. In my honest opinion, I think he stays. Yeah, he's a good OC. Now Jim Harbaugh, I would let Eric Bieniemy get the Chargers job. Send Jim Harbaugh to the Falcons. I think Jim Harbaugh fit the Falcons better. Because in my opinion, EB ought to get that job with the Chargers. Oh, for real? Oh, the offensive coordinator might leave too? Hey. That's what happens, man, when he does his thing. But But your offense and defensive coordinator, MDT, I wouldn't give them the Atlanta or the Chargers job. I would give one of them the Bears job. I would give Todd Monken probably the Bears job because I think he'll work well with Fields. He said the LA Vibrators. Yeah, exactly, Jose. Yeah, Harbaugh should stay at Michigan. I don't see why he wants to go to the NFL. You have more power at Michigan. People love you there. Excuse me. Just stay your ass in Michigan. No, I'm not sold on the Ravens D. No, I'm not. I think the Ravens D gives up too much in the run game, and I think they give up too many big plays at certain situations. But I'm not sold on the Ravens D at all. At all. The scandal running them out of there. I mean, it's really not a bad. I mean, he can beat that scandal still, the king. It's nothing bad. Like, he looked at some plays. So what? It's like, dog, that'll be swept under the rug next year. No, T. Martin ought to be our new offensive coordinator. If Todd Monken leaves, T. Martin needs to be the offensive coordinator. He did a great job as a quarterback coach. But if Monken does leave, he ought to go to the Bears where Justin Fields is at. Yes. Penix is a legit starter. Yes, he is, Leo. Now, my thing is Harbaugh could do something like Nick Saban has done at Alabama. He could lead Michigan to multiple titles if they win this year. The oldest draft. What you mean by the oldest draft, MDT? What's going to be the oldest draft? What you mean? You said this gonna be the oldest draft. What you mean by that? Oh, the phone fell. What players are coming out this older? What you mean? Yeah, I saw that. Jose Bradley Chubbs is out, but even if he was there, that defense is trash. That defense was trash anyway. Like 23-25. Like who, MDT? You talking about the whole draft got 23 to 25 years old? That's not old. That's about right for players to come out. Some players probably stayed because of they got hurt. Some red-shirted. So you know how it go. The QBs are older. That's not old for a QB. What's old for a QB if they like 30 something. They in the one and done rule. Oh, you talking about for basketball, Cheyenne? Nah, they not gonna end that rule, man. They not gonna end that rule no time soon. No time soon they're gonna end that. They not gonna end that at all. Who could give the Ravens a tough game in the AFC? The Cleveland Browns. If the Steelers make it, the Steelers will give them trouble. I think the Ravens will be able to handle the Bills and the Chiefs this year. But I think the Browns will give them toughness because Joe Flacco knows their team. It's a different defense than what he went against, but the Browns are a balanced attack team, and they'll be very tough to for the Ravens to beat because their defense, their front seven is very athletic, very disciplined, and they can put a lot of pressure on Lamar. Lamar does not do well against the Browns or the Steelers. Well, yeah, it's going to be super hype. I don't see why it's going to be super hype. I mean, Joe Flacco, he's been okay, but he's just doing what he did for the Ravens. He's just game managing. He's a game manager. I don't see the hypeness in it. I want to see the Ravens and the Bills or the Ravens and the Chiefs. That's what I want to see. Instead of the Ravens and the Browns. Yeah, the Colts as well, Jose. Yeah. They could beat the Colts, though. The reason why they lost to the Colts that game was their offense was still trying to come together. But I think they could beat the Colts. I think the teams they're going to have trouble with is the Browns and the Steelers. Everybody else I think they could get with. Yeah, the receivers lost them that Steelers game. Exactly. They was dropping the ball all game. And then you had Shannon Sharp talking about he lost the game. I'm like, dude, his receivers are dropping the ball. But then Justin Herbert, just a week later, his receivers were dropping the ball. But you know what Shannon Sharp did? He gave him a pass. But didn't give Lamar no pass, right? It's crazy, man. And they lost the Browns game because of bad play calling. Todd Monken stopped running the damn ball. He was trying to throw the damn ball instead of run the ball, and then Lamar threw the ball. It got tipped at the line and picked, which was not his fault. The offensive lineman is taught they got to get the D lineman's hands down. They got to push. Yeah, 10 drops. Exactly, MDT. Yeah, LJ's going to get another MVP. Yeah. I mean, there's nobody that's been better but Tyreek Hill, Chris McCaffrey, but their teams are better than their offenses are better than Lamar's offense. So Lamar, if you take Lamar off the Ravens, that offense ain't doing what they doing. I'm just being real. Yeah, they got rusty, but the reason the coach lost is because Peyton Manning kept choking. That's the reason they lost. The defense would do their job. The offense just would go to sleep. Yeah, the defense too. Yeah, I know. CMC got hurt. Boy, San Fran better pray he okay. Because if he hurt, San Francisco in trouble. LJ should play 2 quarters, in my opinion. Well, I mean, Jimmy Johnson used to rest his guys all the time, and they won 2 Super Bowls back-to-back years. He rested his guys before the playoffs. Bill Belichick has rested his guys before the playoffs, and y'all won Super Bowls. So it's about a mindset, dog. When they come out there, they just got to play their game. They'll be rusty for a little bit, but they'll get back on track. But if CMC's hurt, man, the Niners are going to be in trouble. The Niners need him to be in the game and effective. Because if he's not, they in trouble. Yes, Scrub. The NFC is wide open. You can't trust the Niners because of Kyle Shanahan. You can't trust the Lions because they coach go for it all the time on fourth quarters. His decision making. You can't trust the Cowboys because they can't play good away from home. You can't trust the Eagles because they don't run the ball. So all these teams are flawed. Like every team is flawed in the NFC. You just pray that a team gets on a hot streak and they just make it happen. For real. He said Mr. 28-3 is the Niners' biggest problem. He is. Listen, Kyle Shanahan, all he got to do is run the ball. That's all he got to do. Set up the play action, set up the rollout, get the ball to his playmakers. No. During the game, he gets real cute and start messing up. Yeah, Kyle was Atlanta's offensive coordinator. What if we get a Bucks versus Ravens Super Bowl? Well, that ain't gonna happen because Baker Mayfield gonna turn over the ball in one of these games and we're going home. That is not happening. So I'm not even finna get my hopes up, Jay. Nice try though. Yeah, Kyle was Atlanta's offensive coordinator, Leo. What's up, Chess Ready? Bucks had a decent year, but I wouldn't sign Baker Mayfield to like multiple years. I would sign him back to a 1-year deal. Just my opinion. Oh, the Rams. Oh. So you think the Rams gonna do their thing in the postseason? That'll be dope. Yeah, cake or trash field. Kyle was busy in Atlanta strip club while Brady made that comeback. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, but he was tripping. What's up, Q? Dalvin Cook signed with the Ravens. Eric Bieniemy might go to Atlanta. Atlanta said they're in pursuit after the season. They're going to get rid of Arthur Smith, and they're going to go after Eric Bieniemy for the offensive coordinator job. And Jim Harbaugh is looking to talk after the national title's over. He might be going to the Chargers, Q. So that's all you missed. You ain't really missed much. You ain't really missed much. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Chess Ready. LAC. Yeah. But I think Eric Bieniemy should go to LAC. And Harbaugh should go to Atlanta. In my opinion. No, I don't think Cook's gonna be a starter. I think they're gonna work Cook in there, and then eventually he'll be the starter. Yeah, that's all the Packers need to do. But see, that's all the Packers' problem was, Leaf, is that Matt LaFleur doesn't like to run the ball. I don't know why he don't like to run the ball. I have no idea why he don't like to run the ball. Because when y'all ran the ball, y'all were tough to beat. Y'all were very tough to beat. And those young receivers y'all have are going to be dangerous for the next 4 or 5 years. They're going to be dangerous. They're going to be dangerous. Yeah, exactly. Tried to turn Jordan Love into the guy out the gate. But Q, you think Jim Harbaugh should leave, dog? I think he ought to stay at Michigan. I don't think the investigation gonna be that bad against them. That's how I look at it. Right, the coach doesn't get enough credit when the running game works. Yep, that's true. That is absolutely true, Chess Ready. I agree with that statement. Yeah, for real. When y'all went against KC, yep. That is true. That is true. If he wins, he'll stay in Michigan. I think so too. But Q said that investigation, they gonna get on him. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why these coaches be wanting to go to the NFL. You don't get paid in the NFL. You get paid more in college. Yeah, I saw it, Leaf. That shit look like the magnet ball. That shit look just like a magnet ball pull in. Oh, they gonna stick it to Jim? Oh, okay, Q. So yeah, he gotta bounce. It did look like it, Leaf. What up, James? Definitely the magnet. Steph knew that's why he was just out there shot. Yeah, because the way he threw it up, it's like he just threw it up and the ball said, boom, you rip, and then went inside. I said, oh, that's magnet ball. That is a magnet ball if I ever seen one. I told you, man, Michigan gonna try to keep him there, though. If they win the national title, I see them paying off those lawsuits and having him play, man. He said, watch your toe, bro. So I done missed basketball. They got Clay coming off the bench now, Leaf. They got Clay coming out they got Clay coming off the bench, Cheyenne. Yeah, exactly. Chess ready. Oh, Clay still starting. Okay. Oh, that is true, Q. I forgot. But Urban Meyer, see, Urban Meyer want him to stick it to him because he trying to get that Michigan State job. And he know if he go to Michigan State, he know if Jim Harbaugh stay, Jim Harbaugh be whooping his ass every year. So, nah, he trying to stick it to him. Urban Meyer ain't shit, dog. That's why I don't like him. Urban Meyer's a snake. Yeah, it does. But he right. Everywhere Urban go, it's always trouble. It's always an infraction. It's always this kid got paid this much. Always some shit. CP3 and Steph lost the game. Oh, okay. Man, they should have never signed Wiggins to that deal. But Urban Meyer ain't slick. He trying to stick it to Jim Harbaugh because he know if Jim Harbaugh stay there, he in trouble. Yeah, you right, Chess Ready. Absolutely right. I don't like Dabo Sweeney. I don't like Dabo Sweeney either. He a bitch too. Yeah, I know. Q. Dabo Sweeney, man, he got carried when he had Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, it is. I agree, Jose. A 6-man type shot. Yep. College football gonna be the wild, wild west, like Q predicted. He said Steph was like Adam Silver, really. But yeah, I'm about to be out of here, guys. Good chopping up with you. I'm out. Deezy.